As a child, you would wait and watch from far away.
G boys, GG.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Jurassic Cast, where I don't know how to come up with a good title for this, and there's not much to do. I am joined by the lovely Sir.Cranberry.
Hi, hello. How's it going?
And we got 30 minutes to talk about, well, whatever. So, this coronavirus, they thought they could keep us back, but we have our ways to meet.
Yeah, I know. You know, I hear everyone complain about it, but honestly, it's bad. But like,
it's a masterpiece for the introverts.
Yes, exactly. People literally everyone I know have been complaining that they can't go outside now. But like, literally a few months ago, they're complaining that all they want to do is watch Netflix. You know?
Yeah, they want to see the tigers.
I don't know. I haven't seemed depressed or anything. I've been perfectly fine. I've been vibing, bro, making that content.
Yeah, you gotta start grinding if you want to get the subs.
Exactly, dude. I'm at 700 now.
Bravo, you're 300 more, and then you can start monetizing your channel.
Damn straight. I need to start live streaming so I get that watch time.
Nice.
I need to get watch time too, before I get 1,000.
So that new Resident Evil 3 came out, and it looks interesting. You gonna play it?
I would if I finished Resident Evil 2.
Hmm. You still scared
But
of
I
Mr.
haven't
X?
finished that. Dude, when I first saw him lift up that helicopter, I literally just stopped recording. I'm like, nah, I'm done for today. Nah, I'll record something else.
You gotta face your fears and continue if you're gonna play the third one. Come on. Nemesis
Yeah, I might just live stream it, honestly. I don't feel like recording it.
Hey, whatever can help pull you into views, then there you go.
I might also play some Outer Worlds again. I never finished that game.
Out of Worlds. Did you do a series
Yeah.
on it?
I did one live stream of it. And that was it. It's a good game. I just never really finished it. It's basically like space Fallout.
So, crud, what am I trying to say? So Resident Evil 3, I might get it as like a graduation gift, but it's weird because I've never played any Resident Evil games in my entire life. Cause back then when I was scared, I was afraid of all scary games. Cause when I was
Literally, my first game for my 360 was Modern Warfare 2 and Resident Evil 5.
I had here's how my console lineup of what I had went. It went from the Xbox original to a Nintendo DSi to a Nintendo DS to a Wii to a PS3 to a PS4. And for the Xbox original, I think I was like 5 or 6. I don't think it was meant for me and my brother because we were young. Because I was probably 5, my brother was 3. We were too young to play games. But
Yeah.
there's one game in specific I remember that scared me and I never wanted to hear it or touch it back then. It was called House of the Dead 3 on the Xbox original.
Oh, damn, dude. I remember there was one game that scared me too on the original Xbox. My mom, I was super into Fantastic Four as a kid.
Oh boy.
And I had original Xbox, right?
Yeah.
And she saw a game called The Thing, which she thought it was about like that orange guy, that big old bulky orange guy.
Big boy.
But no, it was the game version of the movie The Thing, which is like based in the Antarctica. You know, have you heard about that movie? It's a classic.
Good movie.
Yeah, so I plugged it in thinking I was going to play some superhero, but no, it was terrifying. I never finished that game. I'm like, what the hell is this, Mom? I literally got it for my Christmas present.
I need to try because my nana lives in our old house because it was her house in the beginning, and I want to try to see if I can find the original Xbox and the 2 games that were with it. I need to try finding it whenever I go.
I still have mine. I have mine on my shelf. That's decoration.
Is it collecting dust, or are you gonna play it sometime?
The wires are shot on it. I need to get new wires for it.
They're
New
the red,
hookups.
white, and yellow ones, right?
Yeah.
I have a lot at my house, for some reason.
I don't have any yet. All I have is HDMI's.
Hey, we'll trade. You give me the HDMI's, I'll give you the red, white, and yellow ones.
Alright, that sounds like a deal, bro. I think my first game for the original Xbox that I've ever played was Halo, the Combat Evolved. That was my first ever game I ever played.
I only played Halo at some of my friends' houses because I never owned like an Xbox 360.
It was Halo and then X-Men Legends. Ever heard of that one?
No, I've never.
Good. What's that Alliance one? Ultimate Alliance or something like that?
Marvel Ultimate Alliance, I think.
Yeah. Kind of like that, but like more grounded on the X-Men.
Oh, so interesting.
It's a classic Xbox game. And then I moved on to the GameCube. And then the DS, and then the 360.
I remember the GameCube because I played at one of my cousin's houses, and the only game I'd play on the GameCube was a Madagascar game because it was fun. I don't know
Oh, I remember that. I had that for the OG Xbox as well.
why. The good old days.
I think I still have my copy somewhere around here.
I know there's one GameCube game that I want to play if I ever find me a GameCube and the game, and that's like a Godzilla game where you're just fighting and beating up kaijus. It's fun. Or it looks fun.
Bro, there's a PS4 port for one of those games. It's called God and Monsters, I think, or something like that.
I'll have to check
And
that out.
I really wished it was for online because I was wanting to play with Winter. But it's only split screen because it's such an old game. But yeah, there's a lot of old PS4 ports if you look for it, like Star Wars Bounty Hunter, Destroy All Humans.
The old Star Wars game?
Dude, I'm actually tempted to get it. Not gonna lie, I played that on the GameCube as well. Bounty Hunter is good.
Apparently they're bringing back Star Wars Academy or something. The Star Wars is.
Oh, really?
Apparently, I saw a trailer for it on their channel. Did you see it?
Are you talking about Jedi Knight?
Hang on. I think that's what it's called. Let me look at it.
Because I know that one. I've played that one before.
Let me look at it real quick. Because I think it's Star Wars Academy or Jedi whatever. It's something, but it's an old game that everyone loves apparently.
Yeah, it's a classic. I think if it's what I'm thinking, then yeah.
Alright, where'd you go? No, that's High Republic. Oh, that's strange. I can't find anymore. Oh well.
They need to bring back KOTOR.
What's that?
KOTOR, I played a little bit of the second one on my channel. Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, that
Such a
one.
good game. Such a good game.
I like watching the cinematics or the trailers of it because those look cool.
Oh, dude, it's such a classic. I tried playing it. I tried renting it because I was like a Star Wars geek when I was a little kid. Still am. But it was too complex for me as a little kid. I couldn't get into it. But I started playing it when I got a PC again. And it's so good.
Nice. Another.
It's literally just like an open world Star Wars game where you can do like basically whatever. Like you can just carve your own path. Become like whatever Jedi, Sith, just whatever.
Oh, so you just start out as like an in-between, and then as you progress in the game, you just choose of whatever?
In the first one, you're... I don't know if you care about spoilers.
Oh, I don't care.
But,
it's an old game anyway.
Alright, so you start off as a guy who has no memory, right?
Yeah.
And you wake up on a ship that's about to be bombarded by the Sith Empire. And then you escape, and then you land on a planet, and then you just try to figure out who you are.
Yeah.
And then it turns out you were one of the... later in the game, at endgame, it turns out you're one of the Sith that was a Jedi that betrayed the Jedi. And then you have a choice whether to stay as a Sith or become one of the Jedi again. because
Oh,
the Jedi
okay.
welcomes you back. The whole time, the Jedi knows that you're one of the Sith, but they're trying to like bring you back to the light side without you knowing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's such a good story. His name's Revan. I'm sure you
I
know Revan, like
I
lightsabers,
yeah, I've heard of
red
him.
and red and purple. Yeah, yeah, that's him.
So
And
that's
then
where
in the
Slinky's
second one,
lightsaber came from.
in the second one, you're a. It's a. I think it's a little cooler of a story. You're a Jedi outcast who helped Revan because the whole thing about Revan, the first one, you have to fight. Revan was fighting Mandalorians. This was back when Mandalorians were a giant empire,
Yeah.
and the Jedi didn't want to do anything against the Mandalorians because it was too risky for him. But Revan decided against that, and he took a bunch of Jedi who agreed with him and fought the Mandalorians, and that's how he became like the Sith. And then
boy.
the second one's all about Jedi outcasts who helped Revan and was outcast by the Jedi Order, and then you could just choose whatever path you want, join back with the Jedi Order or become a Sith and kill off the Jedi Order. You like literally can hunt down each Jedi Master from the Council and take them out.
That's cool.
Or you can bring them all back together and form the High Council again. So there's a Jedi Council once more. It's such a good story.
Dang, why did Disney not make that canon?
Oh, dude, it's so good. I played a little of the second one on my channel back when I was like before 100 subs.
I remember.
And they're terrible videos, but I loved playing that game.
They're worth to watch. Go watch those.
There's something else. Every once in a while, me and Winter go back and watch our very old videos.
You mean Three Guys One Hick?
Three Guys One Hick, those old DVD videos. My very first video was actually a Dead by Daylight video.
I went to your channel, went to oldest video and saw that. It's cool.
It's December 27th, 2018. A little over a year ago.
We're gonna be hitting 2 years in like a few months.
Yep.
Speaking of Star Wars, have you been keeping up with the Clone Wars season?
I don't think I'm all the way caught up, but I'm
What?
I don't know what exact episode. All I know is when Ahsoka meets up with that one chick. I forgot her name. She was annoying.
Yeah, no. Apparently.
And then they work for the Spice Runners. That's the last episode I watched, and they got captured.
Oh no, yeah, they don't work for them. They just took a job for them to try to get more credits.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently people are hating on those two characters because
they're so annoying.
To me, I don't find them annoying.
Well, the older sister isn't as annoying as the younger one. The younger one just nags all the time, and I'm just shut up.
I guess the mother failed at trying to teach him not to be annoying.
I mean, they did a good job with Ahsoka. She wasn't annoying from the start. She was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. I'm just waiting for the fight between her and Maul. In the trailer, it looks cool.
I'm worried about it being really rushed because it's going to be a really short season.
How many episodes are supposed to be in it?
I heard 12.
Oh, we're on 8, I think.
Yeah, that's not very much. That's like that's not very much at all. There's gonna be, I'm very worried about it being very rushed. Because I want to see them split up. I want to see Ahsoka and Rex and all them split up, and then it lining up to Rebels.
I think they'll do that in the last. Well, because I know that the director of the show wants to show like Ahsoka's perspective of Order 66 and what happens when she's there or something.
Yeah.
I think they might do that in the last episode to try to end it off.
I've always wanted that, and I was very satisfied with the Fallen Order.
I need to finish playing that.
It's so good, especially the Order 66 point, man. Oh,
I saw a scene
I've always wanted different perspectives
to see
when it happened.
who's been doing what and how it affected them.
Yeah, that's all. That's what I wanted, and Fallen Order captured it so well.
We should get a series, game, or movie where we see like the clone's perspective of Order 66.
Yeah, I've read a few comic books about that kind of stuff. And the Clone Wars kind of described it pretty well.
It's weird to think that because I was reading some, I was listening to like some journal entries from one of the clones from the 501st. It's weird to think that after Order 66, they went to work with Vader and they think that they're doing good, but when they see the rebels are the one who are trying to do good, and they hate the rebels. It's weird, but cool at the same time.
Yeah, a lot of them like hated the Jedi in the first place because
like in general.
Yeah, and besides the very selected few who actually cared about the clones, but most of the Jedi didn't really care. Like they didn't focus on feelings and emotional.
Yeah, like
emotions just in general.
Like that one dude with the forearms in what season was it in Clone
Krell?
Wars? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Krell was like the extremist side of what I'm just talking about. He like a lot of Jedi was basically him, but a lot toned down.
And wouldn't go to the dark side.
Yeah, they didn't focus on emotions towards their clones at all, and the clones kind of resented the Jedi for that.
Ah, interesting.
Like in the show, the show is mainly focused on Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Ahsoka, and those are Jedi who are more passionate than the rest of them.
Yeah.
And Plo Koon. Plo Koon really cared about his clones as well.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that episode where one of the clones said that they're only just expendables, and to Plo Koon, to them they're not.
Yeah.
He likes to treat them like everyone else.
Yeah, Plo Koon was a very cool character. I loved him as a kid.
It's a shame that he died.
Yeah, by the clones that he saved.
Ain't that something? So how do you feel about like all the Marvel movies being delayed to the other Marvel movie slot? So like Black Widow's gonna come out when the Eternals come out. The Eternals gonna come out when Shang-Chi comes out. Shang-Chi's gonna come out when Doctor Strange comes out and all that.
Which one's the Eternals? Is that the horror movie one?
No, that's the Doctor Strange one. The Eternals is like they're like cosmetic gods or something. They're pretty much more powerful than Thor, I think, because they help. Remember in Guardians of the Galaxy that giant guy with the stick? They helped stop him, so it's gonna it's gonna take place moments after Endgame, where they decide to wake up and actually go do something instead of sitting around.
Huh.
Because they could have helped defeat Thanos, they just chose not to for some reason.
I don't know. The only two Marvel movies that I would actually watch again are Infinity War and Endgame.
Oh yeah, those.
And maybe some of the Iron Mans, because I like the Iron Mans.
I'm looking.
But the rest of them, I really just don't like. I don't know. I'm not attracted to them as much as Star Wars.
I'm looking forward to the Shang-Chi movie because remember in Iron Man 3 they had that whole what's his name?
Mandalorian. No, not
not Mandalorian. I was thinking.
I almost said Mandalorian. I know what you're talking about. The big beard dude.
Yeah, but they're gonna show the actual person of him in that movie.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I want to watch the New Mutants. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, New Mutants. Yeah.
That one looks good.
Yeah, Disney fixed it up apparently or something, which is good because Fox can finally succeed in Marvel movies now.
Yeah, that one looks really good. That's the only one I'm really looking forward to.
It was supposed to come out yesterday, but because this whole coronavirus, they delayed it to who knows when.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to watch it. I'm not gonna risk that.
We were this close to greatness. So what's your favorite like Mortal Kombat type of game?
Like the like fighting games?
Yeah, those fighting games.
I'm a big fan of Injustice and Dragon Ball Z.
I've played like only 15 minutes of Injustice, and that's like at an arcade. That's it. Dragon Ball.
I like the first one a lot more than the second one.
Yeah, they if you go to our arcade or any like pizza place, they have like this arcade type of game of Injustice, and if you win, you unlock a card, or it gives you a card instead of tickets, and
Huh.
you can use it on any type of Injustice game as your character instead of having it randomized, which is cool.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, and they have like a lot of cards too apparently, because there's like a giant poster of what the cards are.
Ah, that's interesting. There was an interesting game at the that arcade I went to on my vlog.
Nice. They should make an Injustice movie.
I I think they did, but it didn't do too well.
Oh, you mean Batman v Superman?
No, there was another one that
No-
when they
no-
all team up, Wonder Woman, all them.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, that's why.
No wonder it's hard to find.
I forgot what it was called. I think it was literally the name was Injustice. Cyborg and all them were in it, and it just flopped.
I know DC's trying to bring back one of their old shows they abandoned. They're trying to bring that back.
Never was a big fan of DC. I like the OG Batman movies, but that's about it.
I'm really good in the Marvel. Like, here's my top 3 things
Yeah.
I'm good in. Marvel's at 1, Star Wars is at 2, and DC's at 3.
Marvel is my go-to. I'm not a DC kind of guy.
I think everyone's turning more into the Marvel area than the DC.
And even Marvel, I'm more into the comic books than the movies.
Yeah, because you don't have to worry about Captain Marvel being all feminism and all that.
That is just a lot more graphic.
True.
My Old Man Logan series, dude. One of my favorite comic books.
I have that. I have the first issue of it. But it's like double sealed into a thing, so I can't open it.
I went down to my local comic book store and bought the volume, bought the entire thing.
Are comic stores still open, or did they have to shut down?
They were open like last month because I had to go in. This was literally a few days after that birthday vlog. The last time I went outside, and I had to buy a few Walking Dead volumes because I was missing
Some
the
of it.
first one and the fifth one. For some odd reason, I was missing the first one, even though I read it a million times. I don't know where it went.
When it comes to me collecting stuff in like a number way, I always can't find like a certain number. no matter where I go, I can't find like a certain number of a comic. And it's like,
I almost have all of them, all of the Walking Dead. I'm missing, I think, like 3 volumes.
I have the entire Marvel Zombies collection and the Civil War.
Damn. Ooh, I would like to do Civil War. That'd be cool.
I need to make a like my comic book collection vlog one day. Because I have
That'd be cool.
a lot. I think I have over 200 comics, I think. I don't know.
Damn. I have a badass. I don't even know what it's called because it's in like a weird hard case. I need to look up what comic book this is, but it's one of the Darth Vader's comics. It doesn't even have a name on it. It was just like given to me.
Do you remember what wait, have you read that comic?
Yeah.
Do you remember what he does?
It's basically Darth Vader finding what's her name? Doctor her name, I know her. Doctor, it starts with an A. Doctor something. He finds her and teams up with her and then hunts down a bunch of
Jedi?
rebels and then no, not this one.
Oh, that's
Hunts down a bunch of rebels and then fights the basically side that Palpatine was testing Darth Vader with. That's the main points that I remember.
So did you like the show Rebels?
There were very few moments that I loved. I absolutely adored. But the rest of it, I don't remember.
There's one scene I love, and that was the Ahsoka versus Vader scene. That was a good one.
Yes, that was one of them. And then Obi-Wan versus Maul.
I need to watch that.
It's so good. I loved it. It was like their final confrontation, and then when Rex became a rebel, and it was canonized that he was at Endor. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
And then, what else? There's a few other moments when Rex, like, basically every time Rex and Wolf and all them were on screen, I liked. Everything else, though, I didn't really care. I didn't care one bit.
People hated the Yoda design in Rebels.
Yeah, it kind of looked a little gay, not gonna lie. So did Anakin. Anakin
I don't remember seeing Anakin in the Rebels.
It was in a holocron.
Oh,
Ahsoka showed Ezra a little holocron of Anakin, and he looked.
I watched the entire season 1, and then after that, I just watched bits and pieces of different episodes from different seasons, and I just assumed that was on season 2.
That's basically what I did. I just like watched bits and pieces. I don't know. The art style's kind of stupid. Like, I don't really care much for the art style. I definitely rather Clone Wars art style than Rebels.
I mean, the story was good, but art style they could work on a little bit.
I didn't even care about the characters. Like, I just like the only cool parts on it. It was like the endings between characters, like the final confrontation between Obi-Wan and Maul. I've been waiting for that forever. And then Ahsoka and Darth Vader. I was very curious on how they're gonna wrap that up. And then Rex. You know, like there's a bunch of like characters that just their character arc was finished in a different TV show. That's basically.
Did they ever do like a Rex meets Vader or something?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he even. Oh wait, no. It was in some comic book that when he realizes that Anakin was Vader. Because a lot of people don't know.
A lot of people don't know.
Ahsoka didn't even know for a while.
Until she fought him.
Yeah.
Dang, he's good at keeping his secret identity. He should go on a dating app.
Well, I mean, it would be pretty obvious, but like he doesn't like his voice is gone.
Yeah, so no one can
Literally, the
tell.
only thing that's like connecting him to Anakin is his power. He's in a giant suit that's containing all of his identity. You know.
Yeah, so just surgically remove the mask and bada bing bada boom, there's Anakin.
And he's in control of the 501st, so I mean, like, it's kind of obvious that's him, but...
Whatever happened to Cody? Like, Obi-Wan?
That's never been explained. There's a legend story, but it's a legend, so it's not canon.
Yeah, because I've always wondered whatever happened to him, because I love Rex, but I want to know what happened to Cody, because they were like best buds or something in Clone Wars.
In Legends, he goes back to Kamino to train the next batch of clones. And then once the clones get wiped out, he gets all pissy because he has to train like these like humans, basically, they're regular people, and he gets all pissy about it. And that's as far as we know.
You remember the Mandalorian you've seen the entire Mandalorian episodes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember that one episode where he's on Tatooine and he does a bounty on some chick or whatever?
Uh-huh.
Alright, so at the end of the episode, there's some dude walking up to her, or she's dead, but who do you think that could be?
Before saying it's Boba.
I mean, it's possible, because people are saying that he's alive or something.
Yeah. People are saying that he cut his way out of the Sarlacc pit.
It's good to see.
I don't know. I don't know why people love Boba so much. He's such like he's such a dingus throughout like the entire series, and in every comic book ever, he's like he failed so. He always fails in the most embarrassing ways. Like he's not a bad.
Come on, he's supposed to be a clone. Come on.
He literally dies by Han Solo accidentally kicking his jetpack.
I thought he shot it.
No, I think he like bumped into it or something. He was blind. Like Han Solo was blind. Like he can't shoot. I don't think.
Yeah, I know Han Solo's blind, but I thought he shot his rocket.
He might. I don't. It's been a while since I watched that.
Well, we know what we're gonna do in our off time. Rewatch The Return of the Jedi.
Dude, I've actually started rewatching the Star Wars movies like last week.
To prepare for the High Republic.
Yeah, I just finished episode 3. I was gonna move on to episode 4. Yeah, let me see this. Let me actually.
Well,
Oh shit.
that's the timer. Well, that is
And
it. Oh, you wanna? Alright, what are we gonna...
hang on. I'm seeing who like what actually happens to
Boba Fett?
Boba. Yeah. Hang on.
Good thing we
He
have good
chops it
internet
off,
this
yeah.
morning.
Okay, wraps up Luke. Yeah, I remember that. He falls down. I'm pretty sure Han just like turns around and bumps Han Solo with like a pipe or something like that. Yeah. Okay. He has the pipe. I remember. Yeah, he does. Whips around on accident and hits his jetpack and goes flying.
Oh,
Better to die. God damn, I feel bad for Boba. Anywho.
it's been 30 minutes, so we will end the podcast here. Thank you, Sir.Cranberry, for joining me on the first episode.
Yeah, of course.
But if you guys enjoyed this
All right.
podcast, then stick around for more.